Yeah, it's time for this month's Carolina Skies with our guest Amy Sale from Moorhead Planetarium and Science Center. We've got a couple of little headlines about Carolina skies for this week. We want to show you it's basically all about the Geminid meteor shower that's kind of already underway. Looks like it'll be peaking around Wednesday evening, and you were talking about the rate would be kind of roughly 1 per minute.
It'll depend on exactly when you're looking and where you're looking from.
Exactly, and a lot of times it comes in little clumps, and then there's a little gap for a while and that kind of thing. But in general, somewhere around 60 per hour. One of the better ones of the year, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you guys have sky watching going on Wednesday evening, and that's Dorothea Dix, and you have some special considerations there.
Yes, Dorothea Dix Park in Raleigh, and it's important to sign up online in advance for this one. It is free, but you do need to register, and you can do that at the Moorhead Planetarium website, moorheadplanetarium.org/skywatching.
Yeah, and so far Wednesday evening looks like a decent chance of being clear. It's also going to be quite cold, so you're going to want to dress warmly for this sky watching event.
Yes. So the Geminid meteor shower, the Geminids are called that because the meteors appear to originate from the direction of the sky we call Gemini. And if you play connect the dots with the stars, you might imagine two stick figures in the sky, or maybe you can actually imagine the Gemini twins. The two bright stars in the heads of the twins are called Castor and Pollux, and the meteors appear to originate from a place near Castor. If you trace the meteors back, that's where they would appear to come from. This is the family-friendly meteor shower because it produces good meteor activity before midnight.
Right, a lot of those, we talk about people getting out after midnight and in the early wee hours of the morning to catch the best rates, but not so with this one.
With this one, it's okay to go out. We've seen them as early as 8 p.m. at previous skywatching sessions. You'll probably do better if you go out after 9 or 10 p.m. And if you really want to see the most, try Thursday morning between 1 and 3 in the morning, weather permitting, of course.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, as the night goes on, they get a little easier to pick out because the radiant they come from gets higher than the sky.
Right. Yeah, the radiant will be at the highest right around 2 in the morning. You don't need to know how to find Gemini, though, by the way, to see the meteors. They can appear anywhere in the sky, not quite as frequently as we're showing them here. They're called shooting stars often, but they are not stars. They're from cosmic debris left over, in this case by a comet. Excuse me, by an asteroid,
yeah.
Not by a comet. That's what they're usually from.
Yeah, a lot of them are from comets. This one is something with kind of an odd name like 3200 Phaeton. Yeah, exactly. So we've got that coming up Wednesday evening, and of course, as you were talking about, you are going to see probably 1 a minute or so, and are these the ones that are a little faster or a little slower in terms of how fast they go across the sky?
Oh, you know, it will depend partly also on when you're looking. You might see these earth grazers that can sometimes appear to move slowly or in the earlier evening. But one thing to keep in mind is they can come in clumps. So go out for a number of minutes, 20 or 30 minutes, let your eyes adjust. And
right, gets a lot easier to pick up something kind of faint and quick like that if your eyes have had a chance to open up a little bit and you haven't just walked out for some light inside. Well, hopefully you'll get a good turnout there, and hopefully people will remember to sign up at your website, and you'll get a good shot and seeing some of those meteors, and people will keep on the warm side out there and bundle up in some layers because it will be a cold Wednesday evening.